The first prerequisite for Algebra 1 is simplifying order of operations. Using order of operations, we're going to simplify all operations inside parentheses brackets on either side of a fraction bar or any other grouping symbol. Then you simplify any exponents, perform all multiplications and divisions working from left to right, doing the same with addition, subtraction after that. You may have seen it as PEMDAS, or Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, where the P is parentheses, E is exponents, M is multiplication, D division, A addition, and S subtraction. Make sure you remember that multiplication and division are on the same level and happen left to right. The same for addition and subtraction. So let's talk about why we need to know about order of operations. There are two students solving the same exact problem, 3 plus 4 times 2. One student says 3 plus 4 is 7 times 2 is 14. The other student says no, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. But in class, the teacher tells them that when they are doing problems with addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponents, and parentheses, there's only one correct answer. So that's why order of operations is so important. So if there must be one solution, which student is correct? Student 1 or student 2? Well, student 2 is because they followed the order of operations and multiplied before dividing. So here, I want you to try these 3 examples on your own. Go ahead and pause the video and check your answers afterwards. So check your answers and see how you did. If you have any questions, ask your teacher at this time. Here's another example. What if they involve more than 2 operations? So if we were to evaluate this problem, remember we've got to use order of operations. So we're going to work with our parentheses first. 5 plus 4 is 9. So we're going to replace the part inside the parentheses with the 9. Then we're going to work with multiplication or division. But in this case, we work left to right and multiplication comes first. 6 times 9 is 54. Then we work with our division, 54 divided by 3, which is 18. Then we're going to work with addition and subtraction from left to right. And because addition comes first, we're going to go ahead and do 3 plus 18, which is 21. And then finally, we're going to subtract to get 14. Let's try another one. So here, I'm going to look for parentheses first, and 8 minus 3 is 5. Then, I don't have any exponents, so I'm working with multiplication and division. But here, division comes first, so I'm going to divide first. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then I can work with my multiplication. 1 times 2 is 2. Then, again, addition and subtraction is left to right, just like multiplication and division. So 9 minus 2 is 7, and then I go ahead and add 6 to that, and I get 13. Here's another example, but this time we have a fraction bar. Remember, a fraction bar works just like a grouping symbol. So if the problem contains a fraction bar, you must simplify the numerator and the denominator before dividing. So 36 minus 6 is 30, and 12 plus 3 is 15. Now I can divide. 30 divided by 15 is 2. Let's try one more. We're going to write an expression for the problem below and solve. Mr. Smith charged Jill $32 for parts and $15 per hour for labor to repair her bicycle. If he spent 3 hours repairing her bike, how much does Jill owe him? Well, we start with 32, and then 3 hours times $15 per hour will give us our total. So what do we do first? Addition or multiplication? We do multiplication. And 3 times 15 is 45. Now we can add our 32, and it would cost $77 for Mr. Smith to fix Jill's bike. So in summary, order of operations is important because these problems only have one correct solution. You must always remember that you must simplify all operations inside parentheses, any grouping symbols, fraction bars. You must do this first. Then simplify your exponents. Perform all multiplications and divisions working from left to right, and then your additions and subtractions working from left to right. PEMDAS is something we use to remember the order of operations, but you must remember that multiplication and division and addition and subtraction are on the same level.